I'm happy to even just be sitting in here. But I'm gonna get some shit done and then do a ride. I was thinking about what's the next step in here, and I'm definitely getting more speed coming down and hitting the big finish kicker just right over there. It's right in front of me. But I was just realizing that I might not be able to air out all the way to closer to the tree like I was thinking, because that jump's steeper, so it gives a lot of upward kick. So with the new additions, the new speed and everything, I'm shooting past the landing now. And so I definitely have to do something to make it usable. And I'm still not getting up here to the tree. So I gotta do something to make it as good as it can be with where the landing is right now. And then maybe eventually I'll find a way to add more speed and be able to get up here even more. But for now, it's a pretty good boost. So I just need to build up a landing more to just meet where I'm hitting now. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Trying to get to it.
So the new speed coming in, this jump's booting it up pretty good. I'm hitting pretty much like right where Regenstein's teeth are sticking up there. So that's pretty much my target now. So I think that I'm pretty much going to just need to put the peak of the landing just a little bit behind that, and then just kind of bring the shape down. So actually the peak is good where it's at right now. I'll keep that, but I'll just continue to build it up taller. I'm going to need to throw in some frames, make sure I don't have to be throwing loads that are just spilling off to the side for no reason, you know. So I'm just kind of eyeing it out, looking for what I might be able to throw in there, what I'm going to need to throw in there. Need to find like some nice loose big pieces. What else is at the store here? Going shopping. Checking out the tree branch section. I'll walk down aisle 5 here, see what's going on. I gotta get working on this one. It was so soft last year that it just kind of got put on the back burner, but now they got rained on and hardened up. It's a nice little cut coming through here. I gotta kind of work on this whole lane in here, this whole branch. Because it pretty much, it comes off one of my entrances, so it's just a whole nother vein to work on. And it just got back burnered, but I'm getting to a point where I can actually wrap up some of the parts. I can move on to some stuff that still needs some love. We got here another big piece. And I just need to find like a nice back breaker that I can pack over there. I think I got something hanging out in here. I found the other one. Oh man, I don't know if I feel like dragging that long ass one. I'm gonna need that one down there. That's gonna be really useful, so I just gotta get down there one way or another. So I should just quit whining about it and make it happen. Yeah, otherwise it's nickel and diming it. Doing little pieces to try to pile up a bunch of stuff. You're gonna need at least one big piece. Get a good shortcut. If I flip it up right out of there, I can roll it down. Probably send it at least halfway down to where I need it. Let's see. too hard. Oh, there's a chunky one and all the way almost here. I already know if I drop that in, it's gonna go for it. I think I can aim it. I think I can just aim it. It's gonna send itself down there for me if I get it right. At least that's part of the way I don't have to drag this thing. There she goes. It's going. Walk along. Oh no. Oh. Still on track. This is the way to just do it without busting my back, I guess. I just grab it and be all He-Man about it and drag it over there, but I don't have to do that this time. I'm trying to get a shit done. Trying to get shit done and then also ride. So. This isn't gym time right now. This is more just chilling. Oh, sweet, I think it broke. Look at that, too. Right in half, too. Look at that. Perfect. Right at the hard part, too. Nice. Now I'm gonna drag that fucker all the way up here. Alright. Cool. I actually can probably use both those pieces. Right back to back. Man, it saved work and sped up the work. Love that. Alright. There we go. Got a big little cradle. Hold those. That's why I'm rolling with the shorty this time. Got my big weapon and the sidearm.
I'm gonna do the shovel, but then I was like, no. This thing rocks. Lighter than the shovel, and what I really need the shovel for is breaking up the dirt anyway, so this thing's got it. I think I maybe would only need the shovel for cutting lips like I did over there at Ghost Line on that old grassed out stuff. This thing rocks. This thing's rad. Just by having a shorter handle, I mean, you gotta get down here and get at it closer, but get so much power out of it. Chop way down in there. Just a few little easy swipes. Get a whole wall of dirt going if it's soft enough. I actually dug out more than I even needed to because it's just so easy. Right. It also acts as a log hooker. Boom. Sweet.
Okay. gonna be a start. And much less dirt to move around. I gotta grab his twin down here. I like the big brother, this one's a little bigger here. Oh, that jump is slick as fuck. I know that too. And these shoes on no tread, these big ass work shoes. I'm just beating the hell out of them. Gilly just completely fall apart. No reason to be trashing other shoes. Yeah. Pull that one over so it doesn't have the end sticking out. Must be good like that. It's a good start to hold the dirt and give me something I can start to work on. Alright, so I was looking for the easiest way I can grab dirt for this one. And it's pretty clear it's right there. I'll just loosen all that up and I'll be able to just use the rake this time because I got them both. Maybe a bucket too if it's going to save me any trouble, but I might be able to just break that up and then pull it all down without too much trouble. Pull those roots right out of this thing too. It's a little bit messy and chunky in here, but I'll be able to use all this for a bottom layer.
Get up a little bit.
Slips. Probably end up having to open it up a little higher too. Really get some stuff going here.
Double time it. double fisting, tool timing the shit out of this. And I didn't get picked for a trail building job, can you believe that shit? I'm like 2 people at once. But they didn't want me for their chief builder. Don't fuck. Going. Got the wave coming in here. Tide's coming in. Yeah, this one all shagged out and fluffy. It'll look nice sitting right there. Good size piece. Yeah.
That piece, I'll get that all wedged in there and I'll be able to start building up against it. And then just like I showed before, loose patches of this moss. I was real eager to just dig right into anything fresh, so any loose spots, you can definitely firm them up with the moss. It'll grow in there and start to hold it together. So, actually, speed things along, split it, because it's going to grow out that way, so throw some here, if you need in the middle, there's some other stuff too, jam it in there in the empty spots, get things encouraged to start filling out in there. Alright, now that other side, it needs a frame too, but it's definitely a different shape I'm looking for. And I might not even really need one. Maybe get away without it. I'll kind of see, I'll pull most of the dirt into my frame side, and then I'll see what kind of shape I'm looking at over here. See what I need to do to firm it up, make it build up or whatever. Yeah, just quit yakking and finish the work now. Alright, no shortcut. Pick the bucket. Guess that stuff is already over there, there's no reason. Save myself some raking this way. How much less that I have to pull it. Move the rocks out of there too. I was just thinking I need like some rake Wolverine claws. That two-handed shit was getting me thinking about it. If I had like some rake hands, like just maybe like just the end. And just dig in like that. You can break up the ground pretty quick that way. Seems ridiculous, but I mean, 2 times the work in there. Delivered. And just repeat. Only having to rake it to that point to get all the way. Down. Second delivery. And that's been down. Repeat. Once it gets close enough, it won't even be worth it anymore. I already at that point. Saved me a little bit though. Alright. Eat it, bucket. Alright, I gotta throw down the phone so I can just get this shit.
And Rakenstein needs more upgrades. Gotta put more freak parts on there. More zip ties to hold on this cross brake to do it. This thing's gonna weigh like 25 pounds by the time it's done. Probably already does. There it is. Going up. This spot's going to continue to give quite a bit because it's loose all the way down. The more I get into it, it's giving more. It's a good dirt mining spot. Oh, this is opening up too. And I can get into this too. Alright, just one spot. Now you can dig in a hole. Yeah. Forget to come up for air sometimes. You're so determined. That's what it takes, though. It takes that undying determination that you're just gonna finish the shit no matter what, because you're just going to, because you want that landing, you want that jump or that berm, and nothing else is gonna do it. Keep your head down and stay in the zone. It will just happen. Getting that side done. What I love about the warm weather is the mosquitoes come flocking. And they're seeing me like the predators see shit right now. All lit up, infrared, bombing on me. They say they zoom in on your breath too, so I'm huffing and puffing, so I'm just flashing myself with a blood bank right now. Got those mosquitoes and those little gnats. I'll have to hurry up, that sun's getting low. I was still trying to ride a little bit. I didn't even get in here with the wheels yet. Get some of that tread sense going. Get a feel for things through the knobbies, you know. Might have to truck some in for that little corner over there, but I don't know, I don't land over there that much. This is what I'm after right here. Just finishing this out is going to make this completely usable. Pretty rad. Didn't take me that long as usual. That all the way across, and I'll complete the peak, and then I'll fill it in enough so I can stomp on that back too, and I'll add stability. Make sure it stays tall as it gets rained on and landed on. field pressure from that sun sinking. Now I got the shape going all the way across. I just have to even it out. Do some push-ups. And this is looking good. This dirt's so packable. And then shapeable, and then repackable. I'll take half of it with me on the bottom of my shoes though. Those mosquitoes are just feasting. You'll probably see a live feed if I just hold my arm here and just sit for a minute. See how long it takes them to come in. There's one. Zoning in on my hands. Oh, there's one. And they're getting aggro now. Trying to come up my nose. Some big ass mosquitoes out here too. Or like house flies. Thought I was gonna be able to just leave this one. Kind of a weird anti-front wheel kind of deal here. It's kind of opposing the frontward wheels motion. And it might direct my motion forward, face first into the dirt. So, scientific correction here. Cool. I think that might be wrapping it.
There we go. Feel about doing my legs perfect. Good though. That's ground support. I can use it like that, but I want to finish up the back a little more. So I'm going to break up the back and then pull whatever I can into that. So I have something I can stomp on. And maybe I'll put a little more height on it that way too. Kind of just bulk up the whole top a little bit more. So I'll see what I can do with that. front kind of disappears into the upslope. But that's good though, when I hit it, it's gonna feel forgiving. It's gonna be a lot better.
Okay. Some progress. I have to compare the before and after shots.